Hey, is that a draft dine over there?
I was gonna make that joke,
Oh shit!
and I just
What a
didn't. I don't
fantastic movie.
know. It really is good.
It holds up fairly well.
I listen to the soundtrack all the time because
The soundtrack's so good.
because the song that Matt and Trey wrote for Michael McDonald to sing is still one of the funniest things to me.
What, up there?
No, the eyes of a child.
Oh, okay.
Where like randomly the song's like, I get my friend Steve to detail your car for like $20.
I love that
God.
soundtrack.
It's so good.
In case you don't know, we're talking about South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
Which I was so impressed I found that on DVD, like, because I normally don't see that anywhere on DVD.
It's really hard to find for some reason.
Ooh,
You know what? I was talking about this at lunch today. Because unfortunately we lost Gene Wilder,
Oh, Waco Kid.
the Waco kid. What are we going to do with
another
that?
thing you're pronouncing wrong is pronounced Frankenstein.
Yeah. But I was talking with my boss today because he's also a big fan of all of Mel Brooks movies.
What was that guy doing?
He's not sure. But so we were having a discussion, and I'm like, you know what? I haven't seen History of the World anywhere in a long
Yeah.
time.
Here's the thing, and I plan on... I fucking didn't buy it when I saw it a while ago, but I need to fucking go out and buy it next time I see it. There is a... It's like the Mel Brooks complete collection,
Oh, really?
and it's like every fucking Mel Brooks movie.
That's awesome.
It's on Blu-ray. It was like $40 or $50, and it was Silent Movie, Young Frankenstein,
Oh my God, that's the other one I haven't seen in a while.
History
I
of
haven't
the
seen
World,
Silent Movie in a long
Blazing
time.
Saddles, Spaceballs.
Robin Hood.
I think I want to say that's on there too. But it's like a shitload of movies.
Isn't Dave Chappelle in Robin Hood?
Yeah,
That's his first movie, I
he's,
think.
Yeah.
He's Achu.
Yeah.
Hey, Blinken. Hey, Blinken, where?
Damn it. Like, it's the dumbest gags in those movies that are the best.
My favorite, like, it's like a visual gag, but it's when the blind guy, I think it's when they first meet the blind guy, he's taking a shit on the toilet, and they stole the castle, and he doesn't know because he's blind.
Oh, yeah.
So he's, like, still on the toilet shitting.
Yeah.
It's
God
so
damn it.
I'm guessing no one's near.
Fucking Mel Brooks is the king of gags. And like, if anyone else was doing it, it wouldn't work. But
No.
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks,
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks,
Brooks always
that-
makes them
that
work.
super impressive masonry man.
Yeah, I never see History of the World anywhere.
No.
And now that I think about it, because I haven't watched Silent Movie. I think I only ever watched Silent
I
Movie
haven't
like
seen Silent
twice.
Movie in years. I couldn't
wanna
even tell you what it's about. I don't even. fucking
Yeah,
remember.
seriously.
I barely remember either. I remember loving it, but I don't remember like. Because I mean, the classics
There's
are
way
always
too many
like
fucking
Spaceballs
thugs
and
here.
Blazing Saddles.
Sure.
And like, cause like I think like History of the World and like Silent Movie and the other ones. Well, I think Young Frankenstein's the other one that's like a big classic.
Yeah.
But I think the other ones just always go by the wayside. I don't
Oh,
think they're
and
unfunny.
fucking the
but-
producers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's another one. I've
Which, by the
probably only
way,
seen, like,
if you
once.
haven't seen the musical version of the producers,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you said that
you
was
need
great.
to fucking see it.
Springtime. For
You don't even know. I can't even begin to tell you how great it is. It's just fucking hilarious. Like, there's an entire song with like them getting ready to they're trying to find the director for the show, and it's like he brings out his whole staff and they're all gay, and the song is called Keep It Gay. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking best thing I've ever
That's-
heard.
Yeah, and that's why you need to see the Young Frankenstein musical,
Yeah.
because there's a fucking song just about his dick. Like, there's literally, because what's her name that he ends up fucking in the movie, like, she sings a song about his dick. Like, you fucking why? But it's great.
Oh shit. Now all I can think about is Frau Blucher.
Yeah. Yeah, every time.
Oh god damn
They
it.
were showing clips on something like yesterday, the day before, and it was just like it was one of them that kept showing was like Santa Give.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it, it's fucking genius.
Apparently, a lot of Igor's stuff is like improvised.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like his lines.
There's no way.
A lot of his lines are standard, but like a lot of the visual gags and like some of the dumb shit that he does, like that's all improvised. Like the walk.
This way.
That's apparently that whole bit is improvised.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
And apparently Gene Wilder wrote that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I also didn't know he had Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said the reason like he never was like public with it is because he said he didn't want little kids to know that Willy Wonka had Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Aw.
Which is fucking sad and adorable and like kind of cool to say. Like it's not cool that he had it, but that's still like
That's cool that that's the reason.
that. Yeah, that's cool. That's the reason.
Okay, I
If you're
know
gonna
what I'm
have a
supposed to be
reason-
doing here.
You have to save all the peoples.
No, I know that, but like, are they just endlessly showing up until I do
I
this?
think
Because I've been like destroying all these guys, and I don't know.
there's just a fella standing over
Yeah.
there.
I was just trying to clear them out and then save them.
Yeah, I don't
But this
think-
seems like they just keep coming.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna quit and just do what I'm supposed to do
Yeah.
instead.
Whatever you need, you just name.
But yeah, like everybody, and you know, I'm not trying to be a dick about it or whatever, but like everybody posts online and they're like, "Oh no, Willy Wonka died,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, "What? That like?" And don't get me wrong, Willy Wonka's a good movie, but
It's not the best Gene Wilder movie.
no, and it's like everybody's like, "Oh no, Willy Wonka died," and I'm like, "What do you mean, Dr. Frankenstein died?
Yeah,
That's more important."
exactly.
Yeah.
Like I think Willy Wonka's good, but it was just like
I think you should just
wasn't-
probably
I
fuck
didn't
off.
see that when I was
Yeah.
young. I saw that when I was like a teenager.
Yeah.
So it didn't hit me quite as emotionally or interesting because I just didn't see it till I was a little older.
Right. Well, and I think I'm gonna say it. Our parents were pretty rad about showing us movies we probably shouldn't have seen.
Yeah.
Right.
So like
Like we got to see like all the Monty Python. The only thing we didn't get to see in Monty Python
is the sex
is
education
the
class.
sex education class.
See, look,
But
she has a
everything
logo
else
on
we
her
saw
helicopter.
From,
Oh
like,
yeah. But yeah, like our parents would let us watch like all of these Mel Brooks movies when we
Yeah.
were kids. So it's like
And we saw-
I remember him more as like
We saw
Dr.
most of
Frankenstein.
Blazing Saddles except for the racist parts.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
didn't
yeah.
hear a harumph out of him.
We gotta go get a shit ton of dimes!
Apparently Mel was supposed to play Igor in Young Frankenstein.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then I guess I read this somewhere, and I don't know how true it is. So if I'm wrong, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I'm sorry, but I did read
Check
somewhere.
your facts.
Yeah, I'm not going to check the internet for this one. But apparently, like somehow Gene Wilder knew the guy that played Igor in some way, shape, or form. And he was like, "Hey, I'm writing a movie part for you," just like kind of casually. And he's like, "Okay, whatever." And then like
Yeah.
a year later, he's like, "Hey, I wrote this movie part for you." And Mel's like, "Hey, I really want to be Igor." And he's like, "No, I wrote it for this guy." And he's like, "Okay, cool." And then he came in and like did a test section with Gene Wilder, and it was apparently fucking hilarious. And everybody was happy with the decision.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Sometimes things work out for the best.
Yes. Ooh, climb. Yep, there you go.
I just wanted to zip line up. I didn't.
The
wanna-
one thing I'm kind of
I didn't wanna be
disappointed you
cool.
can't do in this is you can't wall run like you could in some
Oh,
of the
where
other
you just
ones.
run right up to the
Yeah,
wall.
you literally just run up the wall like a goofy goober.
like fucking like Sonic, like Sonic.
You don't need ladders. You're Spoderman.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck
Oh,
all
ooh,
that shit
okay.
then.
Juggernaut started 9/11.
Juggernauts can't melt steel
Actually,
beams.
I don't know if you heard, but Juggernaut can melt steel beams.
I just said that. I'm sorry. I didn't know that's where you were going with it. I wanted to make a joke. I
No,
made the
it's
joke.
fine. I didn't hear you say it because I was too busy blurting it out myself.
You were
so-
too busy thinking about how funny it was going to be when you
Yeah.
said it.
Anybody want a peanut? He literally just said that.
Oh, that was timed. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that until just now.
Yeah, 'cause
As soon as it disappeared, I was like, oh, there was a timer.
Yeah.
Scrape you off my shoe once.
I feel like most of the time things don't matter, except for what's like whenever you're like
What? Oh, you were supposed to be doing something? I'm like, why are you just, like, grabby handsing his face?
It's.
Ooh.
Okay, that was a thing.
I think my favorite part about Juggernaut action figures is they always made his head really, really tiny.
Yeah, that's always the best. He just looks so dopey.
He's so bashful. With a little
My
makeup,
favorite one, this, and I think Bird's probably going to know this, the best Juggernaut figure they ever made was, they made, like, the X-Men light-up series where they had, like,
yeah, I know what
light-up
you're gonna
weapons.
say.
And he had, like, the big glowing hammer.
Yep.
That was the best Juggernaut action figure they ever
I
made.
fucking love that.
Because he had, like, a giant torso, little tiny legs, and
that
a
hammer.
little tiny head.
Yeah.
And he had the big hammer of Saitarak or whatever.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop me.
Because I still have the Nightcrawler one,
The
which is
original
super
Marvel
cool.
Legends one was really cool because it was like gigantic compared to the other ones. I remember having it,
Right.
but I think you're right. I think that other one was probably better.
Yeah. It was just like at the time, it was like that style.
Wow, that was
Juggernaut
pretty
just
bad.
9/11'd us.
Ta-da. This might be my only chance. Gotta get my hands on that fragment before he finds it.
Not this time, Neil Patrick Harris. You were the worst part of American Horror Story.
Oh, yeah.
Freak show.
I'm even more.
But you were the
I
best,
wasn't on board with that until you said American Horror Story. I
But
was
you
like,
were the best
oh.
part of the Harold and Kumar movies.
I still have not seen any. I've only seen the first one.
I love that
I've
Neil.
seen parts of the second one.
I love that he is credited in. He's in the credits not as Neil Patrick Harris as himself, but he's Neil Patrick Harris as, in parentheses, Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah.
Because aren't they always like, was that Neil Patrick Harris?
Well, yeah, but the gag is that like
Comes great vulnerability.
like Neil Patrick Harris is gay in real life.
Yeah.
But like in the Harold and Kumar movies, he's like a big drugged out like
Rape you off.
He's always
the
like the
hunt for-
opposite of what he is. 'cause,
he's like on the hunt for puss and like
well, yeah,
shit
that's,
like that.
That's like his character in How I Met Your Mother.
I believe that they wrote that specifically for him. I think that, and I could be wrong. The other thing I do know is that the reason he got the role in How I Met Your Mother is because of that role.
Oh, yeah.
In Harold and Kumar.
Yeah. I'm just glad that he's.
Because
I'm glad he didn't turn into a giant waste after Doogie Howser.
Yeah.
Like his Indian brother friend.
Oh yeah,
Who is it?
his Indian brother friend.
Why did I say? I said brother for some reason. I'm like, he didn't have a brother. Did he? I don't remember.
I honestly, I liked it enough like as a kid, but I don't remember anything
Yeah, I
about it.
vaguely remember it, but like that was about it. They do reference in the. I don't know if you guys have ever seen either of the other two.
No, you know what? I have seen the second one because I absolutely fucking hated it. It made me so
Is the second one
unbelievably mad.
Guantanamo Bay?
It's really
Yes.
dumb.
When it wasn't even supposed to be Guantanamo Bay because they changed it.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, because the second movie was supposed to be them act. Well, I don't know because I've never seen the second one.
They were supposed to go to Amsterdam.
Yeah, they were supposed to go to Amsterdam. The whole movie was supposed to be them in Amsterdam.
Yeah, because they only end up there in like the very end.
Yeah. Well, the whole movie was supposed to be that, what's it, Beer Fest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a whole movie like that, but for whatever reason.
Yeah,
Guantanamo Bay
they
was the
explained
thing
it
to
away
talk
at the
about.
beginning.
Yeah, because everyone wants to talk about Guantanamo Bay now, or at the time.
It
Yeah.
honestly wasn't bad. It had its moments.
I don't know
but,
about
like,
that. The whole scene where they meet quote unquote President Bush at the
Yeah,
end.
that's a little much. But like, I think the rest of the it's got more. Honestly,
supposed
it's
to
got
catch
more
that.
of a story than the first one. But like the first one didn't even need a story
No,
for it to be good.
that was the problem with the second one. Is that like it tried to make
damn it.
it tried to make more of a story than it needed to be, and it went way more off the rails wackadoo bullshit.
Fuck you.
Yeah, the second one was all about Kumar trying to find the ex-girlfriend who was about to get married, and that was like the big plot of it. But
Yeah.
like, I mean, honestly, like, I didn't think it was horrible, but I think it's just because I really like those characters.
Yeah,
I think what
honestly,
I
I
find-
think you've got more of a like nostalgia goggles for that series and those characters.
Yeah, because movies like that I'm very nostalgic
Jesus.
for anyway. 'Cause
Okay, I'll just get juggled.
Juggled by the Jugglenuts.
There you go,
Yeah,
huck
but
that
I
bitch.
just, I get really nostalgic for movies like that, kind of like. I would say like good
I'm not
comedies
supposed
with
to
a
do
good
anything about
romantic subplot. I'm very into.
Right. All right, we're back. Now with more juggling nuts.
Like, and you were talking about like when we were fast forward and we were talking about scary movie. The only good thing in the scary movies like after 2 was this really dumb bit that they did where they were making fun of The Ring, and they were like, you know, like how whenever you see The Ring, not The Ring, but the video that like whenever you're videotaped, your like image is all fucked up. Mm-hmm. They did that joke, but then they're like, oh no, that's just what he looks like. And then she looks away, and they show the guy, and he really has a fucked up like Photoshop face.
Right.
Like I actually like that joke. That joke was actually hilarious.
Yeah.
But like the rest of the movie, wasn't that great?
It's like, I don't know, because like I've watched other Wayans Brothers movies parodies,
Yeah.
and like they
I-
hold up. Honestly,
watched
like they
part-
do well.
I watched part of Haunted House. or
Oh my
whatever.
god, I
And-
thought it was funny as hell.
Well, we could only stand to watch like the first like probably 20 minutes of it because we were watching it on Netflix.
Oh,
And like there was a storm, so like the
Oh,
internet
okay.
was going in and out, so it kept rebuffering.
gotcha.
So we're like, well, fuck this, and we never watched it again.
But it was it. I
Yeah,
thought
we
it was
saw
really
in
funny.
The theaters, and I thought it was really good.
Yeah,
So
Really,
I
the
should
second
probably go
one's-
back and watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
well, I wouldn't go out of your way to do it, but if you find yourself looking at it, like
Yeah,
go
if
for
there's
it.
like nothing to
Yeah.
do, like
Yeah.
just watch it.
I mean, it's definitely like I would say it's probably
Did the wrong
Scary
thing.
Movie 2 quality, where it's like this is really dumb and the plot is really dumb, but at least like the gags are funny.
Yeah.
It's a good parody knows when to parody a scene or parody like certain parts of a movie, but it still knows when to make its own jokes.
Yeah, and I think that's my major problem with like
And that's
all
the
of the
problem-
scary movies
That's
after.
the problem with sequels like we were talking about the Harold Kumar, where it seemed like they went too much in its own direction, where they're trying to make this weird like, oh, let's make this really serious plot about them like getting chased by the government and stuff. And
Because racism.
cause let's make it about racism and shit like that. Which, okay, that's if you want to make it about that. But like the first one is just about like two guys wanting to smoke weed and go eat burgers.
Right.
And it seemed like it was too serious of a plot, and it still had good jokes in it. And like, honestly, one of the best parts about the first two
That came out of his dick.
Yep.
it totally did
Landed right in his
is
pee-pee.
Much to do.
the dude from SVU.
Woo!
Oh, something
I
can stop
get
the
it.
Juggernaut.
In the first one, he plays like the dude who looks all
Ooh,
fucked up.
Yeah.
And he like helps him with this.
A
Oh
plus
shit!
plus.
Nice work.
Wow.
Check plus.
Check plus.
You know what you get?
In the second one, he shows up
F plus. Click.
as a leader of the Ku Klux Klan, which goes along with the racist themes.
Right.
But he plays a dumb guy where he's talking and then he just like stops and says like a slur or some shit and like looks all stupid and then goes back into it.
Right.
But he plays it really funny.
Right.
So like he's honestly like one of the best parts.
Yeah,
about
I think
that.
the reason why like Scary Movie 3 and onwards, and then
Christopher Maloney is. his
yeah.
name.
I knew who you were talking about.
Yeah.
And why like Meet the Spartans and superhero movie and epic movie and all of those movies suck so bad is because they're not parodies, or they're
You know
they're
what's
not
the-
they're not comedy parodies. All it is you're taking scenes from other stuff or characters from other
Meshing
stuff
them into,
and
like,
you're just smashing them all together.
It's all
try to make a
references.
coherent
You're not
plot.
making your own characters and making
Ooh, that's-
making a
that's
parody
creepy.
around those characters.
Right.
Like
So-
the first two scary movies at least had their own characters.
Yeah.
The end of all of that, like where it went downhill, and I'm not saying this movie was bad, but I like it. But the last good one of those movies was probably not another teen movie.
Yes.
Not another team
Because
movie was
Chris
really
Evans
good.
is in that.
Yeah, he is. And he wears
And
a
there's
whipped
so-
cream bikini. And
Yes,
it's
he does.
fucking stupid as shit.
That's literally like the last good one.
I
that
agree.
I think I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
Because that one came out. That one came out shortly after Scary Movie 2, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good. I like that.
Oh, Goblin.
I was very wrong about this initially, because
What do you mean?
I thought I remembered him not being a goblin until like right at the very end, but that's not true.
Yeah, it's like he's a normal guy that they call Goblin, I think. And then
He becomes a
uses
goblin.
once he uses the tablet, he actually becomes. This is a really cool looking level.
What's
Off the bat.
Yeah, what's really awesome and difficult about this level is that when because I think fireworks go off during the level,
At random parts, yeah.
and when they go off, it means enemies can see you better.
yeah.
I think you have to like web zip.
No, I have to wait.
Oh, okay. You have to put your foot up on the fence.
Yeah.
Also, this reminds me of Carnival.
Yes. One of the best on-rail shooters ever made.
Our cousin Luke used to play that game fucking all the time.
Yeah,
I
love
played that
game.
any chance I got when there was an arcade that had it.
Yep. We were Becky and I were in New Jersey. She was doing like a 5K,
And last but not least,
and it was at Wildwood. And we went to dinner one night, and they had an arcade attached to this place.
oh.
I'm like, cool,
I could
arcades.
just-
I love arcades. What's in there? Fucking Carnival. So we walked past it on the way out, and I'm like, can I go to the arcade? And she's like, well, we were kind of going to go do this thing. And I'm like, but Carnival is in there. And she's like, well, we're going to go get ice cream. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. Ice cream is way better than Carnival.
Yeah.
If my choices are ice cream and Carnival, yes.
Like DMX once said, motherfucker, sex is good, but have you ever had garlic bread?
I love that post. That's the best.
There's no way that's him.
no.
I don't care
it's
if
great.
it's actually him or not, but
Yeah.
that's the funniest fucking thing.
It is funny.
There's a guy right there, so
There's two of them.
circus freak like the rest of them, right?
It like wanted me to do the takedown, but oh, okay.
Yep.
Why did that prompt come up? Like, I already know how to play the game.
Oh, the fireworks went off. That's how he saw you.
Yeah, but the thing was, though, like,
At least I thought it did. Unless it's
No,
just
it
really
didn't.
bright over there.
it just, like, I was, like, halfway in the light. But,
Oh,
like, the
okay.
thing was, it wanted me to do the takedown, but then it was like, no, you're not going to do that.
Nope, not anymore.
You need to get on that and do it.
Whee! The
Oh,
spider's
you
on the
can't.
spider.
Damn it.
That would be hilarious.
I thought you could do it while you were on this. And oh, jeez.
Just dropping shit.
Just throwing shit all over the place. Yeah, I thought you could do the takedown from there, and that would have been the best.
Oh, no, I didn't want to. Oh.
Oh,
Is
hey!
this the last set of levels? Is
Yes.
this
Yeah,
like-
this is the
is it.
last 20, this last noir level. Because that
then-
was the last amazing one that I
Is
just
there
did.
like a final level
Yeah,
after
yeah.
you know?
You do-
Okay.
Yeah, because there was the Juggernaut, the Goblin, Carnage for
Ultimate. And then Lady Doc Ock.
yeah, and Lady Doc Ock, and then the final level
Yeah.
where you're in the fucking Shadow Realm.
Which is super neat.
Yeah, I've never seen
You're in
that
Mysterio
one, so-
Zone.
Yeah. It's basically like the Scarecrow
Bone
level.
Zone.
It's like the Scarecrow levels from Batman.
Ah, that's cool.
Which, if you haven't played Arkham City or the Arkham Nightbird, I suggest doing it.
Yeah, it's probably down in price now, so I probably will eventually.
It's a
so-
good game.
I want these guys to like
There's
just
a lot of other things
give me some-
I need to play still, but
That works.
yeah, whatever.
Can you do it fast enough to get the other guy too? Ooh, yeah, you can. Look at you, being a cool guy. I like that 1 second of like weird animation when you're zipping a guy towards you. It's just like neither of your like
It doesn't look like my body should function that
yeah,
way.
you're like neither of your animations look right.
right.
So it's just like he's sliding past your hand and then you grab him, but he's just like he's not moving. Super awkward looking.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a little weird.
Oh, there's a guy right there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't like the. Oh, there's another guy over there.
Where was I shooting?
I don't know. Weep wee.
Swip, swip.
There you go. That one's the coolest one.
Yeah.
Who saw you? Oh, that guy there.
Wait. Oh, I am. Okay. I was like, I'm...
Oh, you can't get them when they're like on high alert or whatever.
I guess not.
Kick, punch, punch.
With that balloon right there...
I thought it was the moon for a second, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That balloon right there
Back
makes...
tonight.
No,
Yeah.
it makes me think of fucking Tim Burton Batman.
Yeah.
Or mainly just like fucking Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, man.